Well, let's not waste any time and get right to it. So, the topic is speak kindly to yourself. Seems simple, right? We all talk kindly to ourselves, say amazing things that are uplifting and project us forward and excitement and joy every day and every moment, right? If you're human, well, it's not all the time. Let's talk about it. The more you beat yourself up for eating that cake, the more cake you will eat. That is a fact. So it is really important how you speak to yourself, the words that you say and think, not just say out loud, but the words that you're thinking probably more than anything will determine your feelings, your emotions, and your actions, or your non-actions, really. Have you punished yourself or called yourself names for eating foods that are not good or called bad? These are, again, things that will stimulate guilt and shame. And guilt and shame is not a way to motivate at all. So changing your self-talk is important. If you're wanting to change to a healthier lifestyle, have a good relationship with food, lose body fat, all of the above, you really have to start working on the things that you're thinking and saying. Some of those thoughts are not conscious. Some of them are subconscious. So they're running around in the background, kind of on silent. You may or may not hear them. Some examples of some other poor self-talk or lingo that most of us have or heard, or perhaps even heard today or said today, would be, there's no use. I can't do it. I will never achieve whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve. Others are better than I am. I'm not good enough. I don't matter. I don't have the genetics. It's not in my genes. I'm big boned. I'm never going to amount to anything. I'm lazy. And the list goes on. So what is this doing? Well, we're really categorizing ourselves as good, bad, strong, weak, unworthy. Our brains, our minds react really strongly to restriction. The more we say no, the more we say don't, the more we say no and bad and this is wrong, the more we can't stop thinking about it. The more we're going to want it, the more we're going to crave it and desire it. The more guilt and shame we have, the greater our bodies will also resist shedding that body fat. One major mental block to weight loss is wanting too much too fast, right? That's probably what I get the most. What pill do I take? What magic potion, lotion, wrap, what other fads out there can I take that will, maybe take years off my life, but I don't care. I want to lose this body fat right now. Blame it on our instant gratification society. That's what I blame it on. Right? We're always wanting things quick, fast, now, instantaneous. Humans are always looking for the quickest, fastest of all things, but a healthy, lean body takes time. It takes patience. Especially if you're wanting a full, healthy body that's not deficient in nutritional nutrients, minerals, and vitamins. You want to look healthy. You want your skin to glow. You want your skin to look healthy. You want to have don't want to have saggy skin. You want to have muscle tone, right? It's got to take time. You got to go about it slowly. As I commented recently on a social media thread, it took me a good 4 years to get my base foundation. I was on stage at 18 months from the beginning of mine, but I really was just at the beginning. Like, I look at my photos and I'm like, so it really took 4 years. Not that it'll take 4 years for you. It might take less. I've had my own challenges and setbacks that are unique to me, and so will you. But it should be a journey. It should not be rushed. Visualize yourself thin. This is a good tip. Visualizations, I think, are really good. But visualize your future self 6 months or a year down the road, maybe 4 years down the road. But that's a long ways, right? That could be a little bit demotivating. But And think of how good you'll look and feel without the extra body fat. We buy or sign up for things that make us feel good. Think about the last thing that you bought. It was most likely because it made you feel good in some way. But shedding body fat is no different. Dig up old photos of yourself, your thinner self, and put them in a place that you look every day, that reminds you what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to work towards, right? Because it helps you with the visualizations. What was your identity then? Right? What did you think back then when that photo was taken? An identity is what you say to yourself about yourself, right? They are typically I am statements. So I am a mother, I am a wife, I am an athlete, I am a bodybuilder, I am strong, I am healthy. These are my identities. Okay, so if you're saying things like I am fat, I will always be fat, I have terrible genetics, well, it's like magic. That's what you get. It's like a wish. And you will have exactly what you say I am, what follows I am. So if that's your thinking, reframe it. Reframe it to what you want. Change your I am statement. So if you hear or think those terrible negative thoughts, repeat 5 times something healthy and beneficial. Another I am statement. I am healthy, I am worthy, I am loved, I am inspiring, I am amazing, I'm incredible, I'm strong, I'm healthy. As you can tell, I know how to do this really well. But 5, you should name off 5 right away. But we all need support, especially during tough times. Find a friend, a family member, support group that you can connect with on a regular basis. Maybe it's hiring a coach, someone like me. Maybe it's hiring a personal trainer. I do that as well. But I did this in the beginning of my journey, and I have no regrets. I invested in myself. Studies show that people that are connected with others, whether it's in person or online, have a 90% better results than attempting to lose body fat alone. So how's your environment? Is it supportive? Is it supporting you to achieve what you want? Your environment is critical. If it's not at all, well, you might want to change that first. So your thoughts definitely first. Second is your environment. It's nearly impossible if the people around you are against what you're trying to achieve. So they need to be on board, or they need to do things a little bit differently to support you. So take a look around at the people, but also the place, your environment. Is it clean? Meaning clean as far as clutter, but also removing all the things that you're wanting to avoid. What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you absorbing every day? What are you reading? All of these things need to form your new identity. Remember my I am statement? I am healthy, I am strong, I am beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm inspiring. It needs to fall into those categories and lift them up and build them up. Okay? So plan your healthy meals and fitness activity or movement, exercise, whatever you want to call it, at minimum. Some do better at planning daily. Some do better at planning for the whole week or month. Everybody's different. Everybody's approach is different. There's not a one size fits all. For me, it's day to day, maybe 2 days out. I like to plan a little bit ahead, but not too far, because I'm like the weather. You can't predict the weather 3 days out. It's just not, doesn't work. No weather channel is accurate. I don't care what you say. But planning is essential. If you're telling yourself, I am not a planner, reframe that, because that is, again, a destiny. When you say, I am not a planner, well, that's what you are. It's absolutely a must to plan. Planning is very important. If you're equipped with a detailed plan, results will follow. What you focus on improves is my mantra. That's my paradigm. Borrow it if you want. But if you're winging it, I give you 2 weeks maximum before things fall apart. Tracking and bringing awareness is really important in establishing your healthy habits. So many conversations with my clients, they tell me, I had no idea how much I'm snacking or tasting or biting, having bites of food or grabbing candy out of the candy jar, right? Or vending machines. I believe for myself and many of my clients I've coached, the mindset and what we say to ourselves is the greatest, biggest needle mover. And the hardest to change. That's why you need support. That's why you need help. That's why you need someone like me to help you with that. So start each day by affirming to yourself that you'll do your best that you can today, no matter what happened yesterday or last week or last year or 10 years ago. Stop dwelling on the past. Thinking of every day as an opportunity for a fresh start can help you avoid getting into the cycle of negative self-talk that causes so many people, remember, 90% of people to fail and give up on their weight loss goals in the process. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this was of value to you. I would love to get feedback, so comment below, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.